Greetings, beloveds. As you allow yourselves, one moment, please. As you allow yourselves to be more joyful, as you allow yourselves to bring forth happiness, as you allow yourselves to dislodge yourselves, to remove the rubble of the chaos that you have created that has fallen upon you, as you emerge from the lives that have been so carefully constructed through the use of the ego and of the belief in and the thoughts of revenge, judgment, anger, fear, wrongdoing, right doing, as you begin to seek for and look for happiness, as you begin to find what is right in all things, as you begin to dismantle and disentangle yourselves from the madness that has been created, you will come to see that you have been caught in a cycle of reincarnation. There is a vortex of energy, and you have placed yourself into it, and there has been a perpetuation of these cycles. To truly free yourself from them takes more than a simple meditation. Takes more than a year of lessons. It is a great place to start. It takes a moment by moment diligence and a commitment to listen to the voice of Spirit, to reach out to the Holy Spirit and to say, what would you have me do? It begins with a moment to moment commitment to say, thy will be done. It begins with asking, what would you have me do? Where would you have me go? It would begin with you asking to be connected to the truth of you, to dispelling the fears and the concerns, feeling that there is a reality of lack and separation. Each of you, beloved ones, are here on this journey, this miraculous journey of reconnection with each other. It begins with reaching out and helping one another. When you see an animal with its foot caught in a trap, you would pause and you would come to release them. Understand that each of you has an aspect of you that is caught in this trap. And through consciousness and through the connection to each other, for each of you has strengths and each of you have seeming weaknesses in different areas and different realms, for you have chosen different paths so that you could experience all. But understand that what has happened here is you have created a microcosm, if you will, of the different designs and the different patterns. There are those of you who experience wealth. There are those of you who experience poverty. There are those of you who are willing and able to bring forth your voice. And there are those of you who say, let me pass for the moment. It is here in this platform, beloveds, on this journey that we have embarked upon, that each of you will be able to shore up your weaknesses by being lent the strength of another who has more clarity, more acuity, and more power. Lean upon each other, beloveds. Let your fears be revealed to one another, and let those amongst you that do not have fear in that arena take the hand of the one who does. If you find that one of you is wounded, all come and bring healing. The love, the healing that has been directed towards this beloved one that carries herself in this body that appears to be wounded at the time, has shown her an aspect of love within this community. Do not allow yourselves to need to become wounded. Rather, allow yourselves to step up and say, this is where I am weak. Who is strong in this area? Who can help to lead me? Call and ask for help within this collective of each other, as well as for ours and all of your guidance. If you could all see the beings that were gathered around each of you, it would indeed blow your minds open to the truth of you. Allow yourself to open up to your abilities. Allow yourselves to open up to your gifts. And then when you link and when you join with another, together you are stronger. And then when you come together as a group, such as this, there are many who are now beginning to take note of what is happening with our project of planet Earth. They are beginning to say, there is a force, there is a beacon of light that is shining bright. What's going on down there? We are betting on you, beloveds. If you understood the power and the magnificence of what all of your consciousness are bringing through, if you truly allowed yourself to see who you have been through your incarnations and what you have shrunk yourself down to. But understand, beloveds, this is merely an aspect of you. The truth of you is far more magnificent. There will be exercises coming in which you will have the opportunities to look and see the God I am within the eyes of a beloved, the God I am within the eyes of an enemy, the God I am within the eyes of a stranger, because you have brought the essence of God I am to yourselves. Know that you were indeed invited to this pathway, for you reached out. And I am indeed the way, for through me, as I was, the doorway that allowed each of you to come, you do indeed come and go. And there are moments that you stand with me, hand in hand, arm in arm. And there are moments where you relinquish and you turn back and you say, but wait, there is one more drama. There is one more pain. There is one more anxiety that I must experience. And we lovingly relinquish the hand and you go back and then you cry out in pain and you say, why have you forsaken me? Beloveds, this was not the circumstance. Please understand that we are with you always. All you need do is once again, reach out for us, come and stand with us. And together we walk across this threshold. There are still aspects of you where you relinquish your own divinity. Indeed, sit upon your thrones, beloved. Indeed, allow yourselves to be led back to the kingdom, to the garden, where the truth of you is shown to you. All evidence that is needed is provided for you to know that you and the Father are one, that you and I are one, and that the truth of you is far greater than the mind in which you have allowed yourself to think day upon day, caught in these cycles of evolution. You have come, beloveds, as the avatars. You have come as the bodhisattvas. You have come as the being of light. And it is now time for you to take up your mantle, to don your crowns, to say that your life is indeed a living example. At every moment, you bringing all of you to any circumstance, to any conversation, to any relationship. It is time for forgiveness beyond the capacity that you thought was possible. Forgiveness of self for indulging once again in the illusion. Forgiveness for indulging in what you have considered to be your addictions. You can and you are and you will make different choices, beloveds. As you repeat this lesson day upon day upon day, more is being absorbed, more is being understood, more is being accepted, more is being comprehended. And as this occurs, there is a loosening of the jar that has felt as if it was sealed shut, airtight. There is a loosening, and there will eventually be a pop, and the lid is released, and the truth of you comes flooding through. For some of you, it may smell like pickles, as pickle jars are often sealed shut. This beloved likes pickles. For some of you, it may smell like gardenias, lavender. Whatever your choices may be, there will be a moment of popping for each of you, much like popcorn, where you will come to the full recognition of the magnificence of you, of the divinity within you. And in that moment, beloveds, we rejoice. And we come to you and we say, welcome, welcome home. Seek this, beloveds. Seek to know the truth of you. Forgive yourselves for the choice to stay in these cycles of evolution and reincarnation. Allow yourselves to pop out, beloveds. And there we will be waiting for you to cleanse you and purify you, welcome you home. Stay steady, beloveds, and know that we are with you as we always have been. It has always been us with you, as you have always been with us. And sleeper, it is now time for you to awaken. Awaken to the truth and the light and the love that each of you are as one. We will speak with you again.